Hello, welcome back to Tracks and Trains. Today we have a fun episode that we are going to show you. But first, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss anything. Right now we are at the Keikyu Museum out there in Yokohama, Japan, and we're going to just check this out. We have a couple other things. Here's the overview of the museum. It's got a nice preserved rail car sitting in here and a beautiful layout of the area. This rail car, I'm not sure what model it is, but if you know what it is, put that in the comments box because, well, it's a nicely preserved unit from the KQ line. I'm not even sure what year it is, but I thought this was pretty neat. I guess there's a couple of these in the Japan area, one here and one at the Kato Museum. And man, this guy, he's ready to go. Look at that. Forward ho, or however you want to say it. Forward yo, something like that. But check this out. Thought it was really neat. Here's a view of the pantograph. I believe that's what it's called. The little electrical unit that drives the motor and makes everything work and makes the train propel. Yeah, that, has the wire overhead. And here we have another view of the model railroad itself. And man, it is amazing. Now, I do have some video of this, but they're kind of short because there is just a lot of people in there. And out of respect to the people of Japan, I didn't really want to take their pictures without them, their permission. Here we have a beautiful little scene here of a Japanese style little shrine temple area. I thought this was really cool, nicely done. The landscaping and stuff is really cool. And then this is just a scaled down version of the Chinatown area out in Yokohama, I believe is what this is. And then a few other little industrial tidbits here. But overall, I thought this was done really nicely for such a, well, it's an HO scale layout, so yeah. Um, this here is just another station. I thought this was kind of neat. Shows just kind of how everything is. And the stations really do look like this. I mean, I've ridden the trains multiple times since I've been here. It's like one of my favorite things to do is to go from where I'm at to Yokohama. And but I thought this was really nice, nicely done. It just depicts how, the structures and things are actually portrayed in Japan. And of course, we got the little workers here. I have actually seen this in real life, riding the rails. All kinds of workers out on the side of the tracks doing the maintenance and taking care of everything. Looks like they're going to install some new rails here in this section, which doesn't surprise me. It's on a curve, so probably pretty worn out. This here is Yokohama Tower. I snapped this shot. I thought it was pretty nice. Show you the actual tower here in just a moment, but it's pretty spot on in my opinion. I think they did a fantastic job on this rendition of the tower. And there it is. Been there tons of times. And that tower is actually sitting on an old industrial area. There's actually a lot of dry docks and a few other little monuments left to the industrial complex that was actually in the Yokohama area. Um, Here we are at the Hara Model Railroad Museum, another awesome place to check out if you're ever in Yokohama. So this is done by a man named Hara. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, so out of respect to him, I'm not going to try. But he created all these different models that you're going to see here. He built like 5,000 various models that he found from all over the world. So there's all kinds of different trains and trolleys and locomotives and, you name it. Here's a whole wall of it. And this is just a portion of it. I really didn't take a lot of pictures in here, just out of respect to, the Japanese culture. But look at this. I mean, he even built a big boy, all from scratch. Amazing. So if you're ever in Yokohama, highly recommend checking this out because, wow, it is a beautiful model train museum. And now we're going to check out his little workstation. This is where he worked and actually did the building of the models. He actually, this is him right here. This is Mr. Hara building a train right there. And wow, they actually took this section and put it in the museum, And this is an overview of the Hara model railroad layout. And now we got some trains. So sit back and enjoy these beautiful reports here. I like the little cars running on the road. Here we see a German locomotive of some sort being turned on the turntable here, which I thought was pretty cool. This whole area is just really nicely done, and if you ever get to make it there, I highly recommend going to this. Here soon we'll see a little trolley cable going up. It goes up to a mountain side. Should be coming overhead here in just a moment. But the whole thing about this is the Mr. Hara. I'm not sure of how to pronounce his whole name, so we'll just say Mr. Hara. But Mr. Hara actually built 1,000 or 5,000 of these units, various models, various styles. Oh, there's a little tramway. Various or cable car, I should say. But anyways, he built over his course of a lifetime, I guess, 5,000. And we got German locomotives, we've got U.S. locomotives, we've got Swiss locomotives. I mean, he loved trains so much that he handcrafted each and every one of these out of brass and various other things. And the real cool thing about these is he actually created the gearing system and mechanism for these to work, and which in turn made them to be very smooth, very reliable operating units. He didn't use the traditional worm gear on most of them. Where he could, he changed it up instead of using the worm gear, so it allowed them to coast better, run more smoothly, and just better wear for the gearing and everything. So anyways, if you want to check that out, it's on Wikipedia, and there's a few other things you can look up, but I highly recommend. And last but not least, this is just the last little picture of the furthest part of the layout. So, and before that, or after this, we have an in-scale layout. I caught this at just a model railroad hobby store that I went to, and yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. This is pretty much the size that they run in Japan for space that they have. And yeah, and this little guy right here must have got scared, didn't want his picture, because he's like right back in there. Nope, I'm out, bye. See ya. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Tried to do a couple different things, the Keikyu line and the Hara Museum, and then just an added bonus of a nice little in-scale layout at a hobby store. So hit that subscribe button. And if you like the content, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more content. And yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. This is Tracks and Trains. Bye.